happened?
You want me to tell you from the beginning of this morning?
Yeah. Whatever's gonna provide context.
We got a long story coming.
Yeah, you might want to.
Well,
get a seat or something.
specific to.
Yeah,
what,
no,
you know.
it will be. Yeah, it'll be specific to the pink-haired bastard. So, come out of the apartments this morning. I needed to go and rent a car. I found out I didn't have enough money, and the pink-haired guy was stood there. So I asked him, could I jump in the car with him? He told me no. I said that. He said, "This is a shit shirt." I said, "Well, it's my grandma's, so I'm wearing it." He said the shirt's too tight. It doesn't fit me because I'm a fat cunt. And I said, "That's not very nice. You can't be fat shaming people."
I need you to slow down just a bit because I do have to write all of this down.
Sorry.
So he said you had a shit shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, it's my grandma's. And I wear it because it matches my eye color.
Okay.
Then he called me a fat cunt.
Okay.
And I said, that's not very nice. I said, because, like, don't be fat shaming people in 2024. I thought we were past that. And then his friend also said that I was very large and ugly. And they carried on saying I was fat for probably about 30 seconds after
You're
that.
a handsome devil.
And then he said to me that I need to shut the fuck up, you fat cunt, or he's going to pan me in. Which I think he meant he was going to beat me up. So I got a bit scared and I punched him.
Feigning a cigarette.
Him and his friend then beat me up. I was led on the floor and they kept kicking me and they left me for dead. Luckily, there was some nice guy there who called the ambulance for me. And then I ended up coming to hospital. I got treated here by a doctor. And then I got a lift with some friends to Senor Buns to start my shift. Did I tell you that I told him that I worked there as well in the morning?
You told the pink hair guy?
Yeah. I asked him for a lift there. He said, why do I want to go there to eat food? I said, no, I work there. So he knew I worked there.
Okay, give me one moment.
No problem.
Around you. Say, baby, I love you. You just never know.
Say my name. Say my name.
All right, go on.
You acting kind of crazy and
calling me baby.
Whoa!
Sorry. I got a big
Sorry.
You're good.
So then I went to work, normal day. Nothing really relevant to this situation. Put my hand in a fryer. That hurt. And then I was in the back, just doing my work, and someone said that the pink-haired guy. I told all my friends that I got beaten up, and the pink-haired guy turned up to get some food. And so I went out the front, and I said, I'm going to confront him because he was horrible to me this morning.
Officer.
So I went out to the front with my friends, and we confronted him. A bit of a heated exchange happened. And he said that I need to shut my mouth because I'm a fat cunt again. And that got everyone around me angry because he's been horrible.
Hold on, one second. So you confront him, or you guys sort of collectively confront him, because you said
we went out the
and
front
then there's a bit of a heated exchange.
Wait, Captain.
They said that they confronted him about beating me up, and they were trying to tell him how that wasn't nice and that he shouldn't do that again. And if he fucked around with me again, then there would be an issue.
I'm for a ciggy,
the guy then called the pink-haired guy then called me a fat cunt, and I said that I should shut my mouth. Otherwise, he's gonna fuck me up.
A ciggy. Wanna come have one? We can go have one to give you.
He told you to shut your mouth, or he's gonna do what?
Fuck me up.
You don't know what a cigarette is.
Got it. Okay. And then what happened?
And then
Siggy.
One of my other friends, Alamo in the bed to the right, said to him, "Don't start making threats because we're all here to back Sylvester." And then the pink-haired guy hit him in the face twice.
He stabbed me. Thank you very much.
No, this was at the beginning. He stabbed you after.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. So pink-haired guy hit him in the face twice.
Yeah, and then everyone got really angry because he started
Look at
kicking off
stepping like a
again.
champion.
So they chased after him. And
Okay.
as soon as he got out the doors of Senor Buns, he pulled a knife out of his pocket and turned around and stabbed me in the belly twice. Swang for another one of my friends, and he
I'm gonna have a
missed.
sleep.
And then he hit Alamein in the chest with his knife. That's really all I can remember.
I'm going to put Alamo. Then, just to verify, as soon as he got out of Senior Buns, he pulled the knife, he turned around, stabbed you in the belly twice, swung for one of your friends, and then hit Alamein.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
That's me.
And then tried to stab a few other people, but managed to get away because he missed.
You're gonna see what Barrick wants to do.
Got it. Okay, do you know if the pink-haired individual ended up getting injured, resulting in, them being incapacitated, or did they flee the scene with no issue?
As far as I'm aware, he ran through the restaurant, and that's all I could see because I was out the front.
Okay, got it.
Last time I saw him, he was okay, but still wielding a knife.
Understood. So I'm going to read everything back to you. Let me know if I miss anything here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you came out of the apartments this morning to go and rent a car. When you got there, you then realized you didn't have enough money. And the individual pink hair that we're referencing here was there. And you asked if you could jump in with them, to which they replied no. The individual said that you were wearing a shit shirt. You mentioned it was your grandmother's shirt because it matches your eye color. Then he called you a fat cunt. He said that's not very nice because, don't be fat shaming in 2024. I thought we were past that.
Yeah, of course.
His friends also said that you were very large and ugly and carried on saying that you were fat for roughly about 30 seconds. Then he said, hold on. Then he said you needed to shut the fuck up or he's going to pan you in, which you believe to have meant that they were going to beat you up. Then him and his friend beat you up. You were on the floor as they continuously kicked you. And thankfully, a nice individual there called an ambulance. You went to the hospital, got medical treatment. Then you went to work. It was a relatively normal day, nothing relevant to the situation at hand. Then you were in the back just doing your work. And someone had mentioned that the pink hair guy turned up to get some food. So you went out front because you wanted to confront the individual for the horrible shit this morning. Then when you confront the individual, there was a bit of a heated exchange back and forth.
Say my name, say my name. Sorry.
No, you're okay. And they mentioned that you should shut your mouth or he's going to fuck you up. Then one of your friends, Alamein, said, don't start making threats because we're all here to back Sylvester. Then pink-haired guy hit him in the face twice, and then everybody got really angry. They chased after you. As soon as you got out of the doors of Senior Buns, you pulled the knife, turned around, stabbed you twice. And then eventually hit Alamo with the knife. Now, when you mention you hitting him,
Why is the cop calling me Alamo?
was this before he pulled the knife? After?
No, so
I'm not sure.
I was running out the restaurant to chase after him because he just hit my friend, and I thought he was a bit of a bully. I realized he had a knife, and I got really scared for my life. I don't even know what made me do it, but I just hit him because I thought that would give me time to run away, but it didn't.
Got it. Okay. So you struck him because he struck your friend. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. And then, so he hits your friend, you hit him, he pulls a knife, stabs you twice, and then Alamein, right?
Yeah, the knife was...
All right.
So by the time I hit him, the knife was already in his hand, but as I said, I was just scared, so I thought if I hit him in the face, it will give me time to run away so I don't get hurt.
Got it. Okay. All right. Sylvester, sit tight. We'll be back shortly, okay? I'm
Okay.
gonna finish up the last few details here.
I just need to think quickly.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
fine.
Can I get uncuffed, please?
it's gonna be just a couple more minutes, I promise.
Come on, man. I'm not the one that stabbed her.
Yeah,
see? This is
well,
the-
I mean, we still need to get to the bottom of this. I don't
Well,
know
ain't
that I
stabbed
wasn't
nobody.
present.
Why am
Also,
I
you
getting
called
cuffed?
me useless. That's messed up.
No, I didn't call you useless. I said what the fuck you were doing was fucked up.
Dealing with my medical emergency before dealing with something else, because if I dealt with that first, I
Mate,
would have
it was
passed
low,
out.
It was low blood sugar. Come on, mate. Fuck me.
Yeah, do you understand how low blood sugar works? You
do
understand how
indeed.
low blood sugar can affect my decision-making ability?
I do indeed.
Okay, then it's probably not best for me to be responding to an emergency as a result until my situation is resolved.
You got where I was coming from, though, right?
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I'm telling you, I would have passed out had I not have dealt with my situation first.
I mean,
So-
you know, this is the risk that you take, you know, being a cop.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. No, I mean, we can agree to disagree there, but I'm telling you now, the priority for me is me. Okay?
Shiny ass
Mhm.
shoes.
You know, so checkups, good idea. Keep coming in for them and get some bandages, okay? All right.
100 plus words per minute. I used to get it. I think my words per minute has actually gone down. But ages ago, prior to like my tremor and shakiness, I want to say it was like mid 120s. Where is Barrick?
Just outside to the car, or he's supposed to.
Okay. Am I clear to release the 2 individuals who are seemingly victims here that are in the hospital?
Yeah.
It seems that the aggressor here is the pink-haired individual who we don't have in custody.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Get the...
Yeah, I'm just scared.
All right.
There's nothing to be scared about. You're gonna be alright, bro.
Alamane, I'm
think
going to
I'm
go
a
ahead and
criminal.
uncuff
Alright.
you here from the
I'm
bed.
gonna go ahead and
Alright.
cuff you from the bed, okay?
There we go.
Hey, thank you.
okay.
All right, you are going to be free to go.
Here you go. You're gonna be free to go.
Let's see.
Listen to me to Officer Rhodes here, okay? Gonna say it's
Sylvester, do you have contact information in case we need to reach out to you for any reason?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be as transparent as possible here. The individual in question we do not have in custody. Okay. In saying that, the reason for wanting your contact information is in the event where we need you to identify said person. We'll be able to reach out to you and, you know, obviously ask you to identify them in potentially a lineup or something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your phone number?
My phone number is 420
Yep.
412
All right.
6278.
I'm not part of the hiring team. And
6278.
I'm
Perfect.
often awake at this,
Can you just read it back to make sure I've said it right? I get confused with numbers. Sorry.
for a bit often.
Yep. It's 420-412-6278.
Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Oh,
No, let's
all
do
right, what-
I'll
what
start
is it?
again,
Fuck me
sorry.
sideways. Call me
Sure.
Riley Reid. I'm fucking getting out for a ciggy.
Right, okay, we'll try again. It's
Why must
420
thank you for your help?
420
421
You're welcome. You have a good one.
421
6872.
6872. Okay. So that's 420-421-6872.
The last bit's wrong.
Okay, so 420-421, what's the last bit?
6728. Sorry about that.
6728. So
really
420-421-6728.
That's it, yeah. 420-421-6728. So I get really confused with numbers sometimes.
No need to apologize, it happens. So read that number back to me one more time.
Yep. 420
Yep.
421
Mm-hmm.
6728.
Perfect. All right, got it.
Need to know where I live?
I do not know where you live.
Didn't
We should
need
be
it?
good. No. We should be good. I think we have all the information required. So I appreciate your compliance. I'm sorry this happened to you, obviously. And if you do see the individual in question,
Yeah.
you know, if it's not an emergency in the sense that, you know, they're not doing anything, but you want to point us in that direction, 311. If you suspect your life is in danger as a result, 911, let us know immediately, okay?
Okay, I will do.
All right. Do you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns for me?
No.
I just don't want him to come back
Yeah,
for vengeance.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
if
understand.
he's still out there, I thought you guys got him. You not got him?
No. Unfortunately,
thought,
not.
Wow. Oh,
Nope.
I'm so scared. I don't know. I'm scared to go to work.
I can understand
He knows where I
why.
live and work.
Unfortunately there's not much I'd be able to do to prevent that. I mean, I'm just being a realist here. Though if we do identify said individual, and charge them and whatnot, you could ultimately sue them, in court. Now, that's not to say that it's not going to make them, more upset, right? I always like to tell people you can get a restraining order against someone through the courts, but that's not, some magical force field. A lot of people have this assumption, well, I have a restraining order, I'm safe. The reality is, if someone's ballsy enough to violate a restraining order, regardless of the consequences, you may end up still getting hurt,
Yeah.
So it becomes a matter of trying to figure out how you want to go about dealing with this situation,
I
or this
just want
person.
compensation for my loss of earnings, really. I've lost a lot of money from
Yeah,
this.
I think
Yeah,
I
it's
think that would
compensation.
be.
You must get the compensation.
I feel that would be completely valid. But again, I'm no judge, no attorney, and ultimately that would have to happen in civil court outside of any sort of,
Yeah.
criminal related stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, did you have any comments, questions, or concerns, Mr. Simpson?
No, that's everything. Thank you very much for your
All right.
help.
If that's the case, you have a wonderful day.
And you, thank you very much for your fast response. All of you, I appreciate it.
No problem. You have a good one.
Take care.
What's up, motherfucker?
All right. Dispatch 130. I'm leaving the hospital before I put in all my report related stuff.
Copy.
Dispatch 23 Random Hospital 247.
Dispatch 130. Do we have any units able to deal with the prison situation? If not, 130 can.
Yeah, 132, we're 10-7 at Mosley's. That's probably the person we just sent up there. Oh no.
Who was sent up?
Stephen Morales.
Hmm.
Hola.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just a little preoccupied at the moment. I do apologize.
There's no need to apologize. Mind if I ask you something once you've finished being preoccupied?
Sure. I'm just gonna need a few minutes here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll stand over here. Just give a beep or whatever whenever you're good.
All right. I want to listen to this song again. All right. What's up? Just a heads up, I do need to be heading up to the prison to go resolve a situation, but
I
what's
just wanted to quickly ask if you had a call down here or something, because I noticed a figure. I couldn't really, give you any identifiers. I just see someone running.
No. I was actually here. I was actually here to back away from the hospital while I attempt to finish up. Correct. My hope was that I'd be sort of out of the way enough that most people wouldn't see me while I was doing this. You're good, by the way. Don't. It's not. You didn't interrupt me or anything. It's just oftentimes at the hospital. I can't even finish my thoughts before the next thing pops up because there's so many people rolling through there. But no call down here. So just to clarify, you were just a little concerned because you saw someone running in this area, and then shortly after you saw me.
Having a little chat over there, and then somebody, I see him running around. I tried to, I had a little shout at them. I was like, "Hello," and they ran off, legged it.
No, then, not looking for anyone, thankfully.
Tried to, just chase off.
Did they have pink hair by chance?
As I say, they like blacked out, kind of. You know what I mean? Like there weren't really anything to identify them with.
All right, fair enough.
So.
All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah. You too.
Nice have a good one.
Nice to speak. Have a lovely day.
130-76 to the prison.
I'm not even sure how they're supposed to get out of there.
Dispatch 12, 1032, connect.
Oh wait, my monitor is having that issue. I can actually point out exactly where it is, chat. Hold up. Right here. Okay. At the left side of my cursor, there's like 6 columns of pixels. I don't know if it's actually 6. But they get taken from here. Like right here, the left side of my cursor for like, again, 3, 4, 5, 6 pixels wide. Disappear, and they get put on the right side of my monitor. It's so strange. It's not dead pixels. There's like some firmware update that they can do to resolve the monitor, but turning it off and on again resolves it. In fact, I'm gonna turn it off and then go based on the my preview of the stream on my left monitor, and we're good. It's gone. It's a very common issue, and it's a very like popular monitor in the grand scheme of things. But to ship a monitor is not cheap. So no, I have a preview which is in real time for me on my left monitor on OBS.
I don't even know how they're supposed to get out of here, right?
Okay. You served your time.
Am I wrong? But couldn't he just be sent up for like a month?
You don't know what to do. Okay. So he took a nap, Officer Rhodes, because he couldn't use a phone. Now the guards don't recognize him on the paperwork.
Oh.
Hmm.
Because I tried using the payphone and I didn't use it anymore or use the phone over there.
I mean,
do we need to just open the store for him then?
do you have your possessions?
No.
Okay. I think I would recommend resentencing for a month. Because I can tell you now, we have not been able to get people their possessions back from prison here. So, I suspect upon your release, DOC hands them back to you. And so that could be a little problematic if we just let you walk out, because then you're not going to have your phone or anything.
Where do I even go to get released? Because, back in the days, to go to the phone.
I would suspect it's still there. Tell you what, we'll get you resentenced for a month, and we'll go through the motions with you while we're here.
That's by state ID, isn't it, Officer Rhodes?
Should be.
Okay. Mr. Morales, DOC is going to come and take you through intake again, all right?
All right.
Okay. They're here. All right. So DOC's backed him up for 1 month.
Yeah. I remember we were up here. We were trying to find where people can get their shit back, and
we
not at
couldn't.
This front office room up
Nope.
here?
So to clarify, at least the situation Sky and I are referring to, it was someone whose possessions were taken at Mission Row, not sentenced, but they wanted to come up here with their friend who we were, sending to prison, and then we couldn't find any means of them getting their possessions back here.
Huh.
Sandy. So we had to go all the way back to MRPD.
Which that location is, the cell area at Mission Row?
Mm-hmm.
The desk in front of like the drunk tank?
Yeah.
That's where they would get their possessions back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wish the receptionist or something could, bring that stuff to the front.
Same.
It'd be a little easier. But is your number on your profile? I don't even have your number.
It's not on my profile?
I don't know. I was asking you. Is it?
It should be.
Okay.
All right. I can't pick up this phone and use it at all.
Any of the other phones?
I'm able to use the pay phone, but I can only use it once, and then the rope gets jammed up.
Okay.
And like the medical field or wing has like a place that I could check to see inmates, but I can't go there and get released.
Interesting. Now, what if you approach? Has the time been served yet? Do you know?
Their time's been served.
Okay. Well, I mean, like for the month that they were sent back in. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is there anything like when you exit and go to the right hand side? Is there anything on that side?
No, there's the door, but it's locked.
Could he just walk through?
You see, look here. I could show you where the wing show. What's?
Give me 1 second. Okay.
You're able to use it once, and then like the rope jams out.
Yeah, it does. Interesting. And then there's nothing.
No, so the only thing I found is like in the medical thing, wing. You're able to check for inmates, but can't get released there. Like, watch. If you follow me, I can show you. Right in here. I'm able to see who's here, but I can't do anything else.
Yeah, that's
Like,
strange.
that door is open, and the room to the right, the first door is open, but the other two are locked. So that's the infirmary, whatever the thing's called in English.
My concern is that you like it indicates you've already served your time, but we don't have a means of like actually releasing you. Typically, you know, you'd head over to visitation, as you're aware, and get released. Give me just a moment.
Yeah.
All right. And you've, just to clarify, you've taken a nap, right?
Yeah, I took one because I couldn't use the payphone again.
I am thoroughly confused.
But after the nap, it's like it was like I was never sent here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, just for sort of time's sake, we are going to send you in for, let's say, 5 months. During that time, I want you to take a nap, come back, and because you'll have woken up still technically in, my hope is that by the time you make it over to visitation and whatnot, the 5 months is enough to accommodate that you're still technically in, and hopefully that resolves it. The thing is, if we send you in for too short of a time, you might be back at square one where you indicated, although you're still in here, the guards may not recognize you as an inmate, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think 5 months should be able to accommodate that. When you took a nap, how long did it take you to, you know, wake back up?
Not more than 5 minutes. Like a few minutes.
Okay, all right. I mean, do you think 3-4 months would be more acceptable? I just don't know how quickly that turnaround time's going to happen.
I mean, I don't mind taking a nap. That's fine. It's whenever I wake up. I even came here to check in because I would have had like another 10 minutes left whenever I took the nap. And he didn't recognize me at all.
Oh, even at that point? Ooh. Okay. Take the nap. And we'll wait here.
All right, let me go over here. I'm gonna take a quick nap.
Yeah.
When he comes back from the nap, the guards aren't going to recognize him. At that point, do you think we just release him manually and then take him down to MRPD for his possessions?
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be the only, thing we can do.
All right.
I mean, ultimately, if we can get to a point where the guards don't recognize him, we can just walk him out, and then getting his possessions is a means of just going to Mission Row. Typically, I think this has happened once before, but I don't remember how or why. But yeah, strange. At first I was thinking, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. My first call, Senior Buns, That's my quota for the year.
It's January, sir.
I said what I said.
I
Dispatch
think I said
130. I'd like
with
to
you.
inform.
Oh wow.
I'd like to inform command about a reasonable accommodation request, which is I cannot go to Senior Buns. I'm allergic.
Rude.
Yep. That's a reasonable accommodation.
Hey, if you met your quota, then I met my quota today or yesterday.
Oh, you met it for yesterday. We in today now.
Oh well.
I met mine for the
month.
year.
Oh, not even just for the month. You could do one a month.
Barrick, what'd you say?
Said I tried that.
Oh.
It didn't work for you?
Oh.
He's allergic to everything.
My first attempt was to try and use that to wear a hat, but that also did not work.
Oh. Damn.
Maybe it didn't work for Barrick out of any of us. I think we're all screwed.
Joke's on you. I have
all
Senior Buns
thinking.
PTSD. I ain't laughing.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right,
Did we
because
get the person out of prison yet? Sorry, I was
we're still dealing with it. I hear people screaming out here. I'm blind. Why is it so bright? It's like walking out of your house on a snowy day.
Walking to cell block 7, it's so dark in there compared to outside. It's crazy dark. All the
Oh my
bricks are,
god.
like, really dark.
Oh my god. I'm
No, it literally is like, whoo, wow, yeah.
Oh my god.
Have you been into 7 yet?
I don't know if I want to be.
I think you should. The flashbang is crazy. It's worse than the whatever that room is called. I forgot.
The one behind us?
Yeah.
The infirmary?
Infirmary. Yeah, that one.
Wait, I swear there was a sign when we walked in that said infirmary. Was there not?
I think
Oh
you're
wait.
thinking about.
Maybe it's just the front desk thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wow. Oh.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
let him wake up.
Spread, you know. I was just scared, you know.
Yeah, this is infernal.
All right. So,
Thank you
here's
so much.
here's what we do. We go to the front. We see if you can get out. If not, because you're no longer registered as an inmate, we're gonna drive you to Mission Row and grab your possessions.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
Guy, what's your
Yeah, they
timing?
still got a slushy machine here?
I'm
It actually none of the jobs you
you?
could
On
sign
our way
work
out.
pretty much.
Ew.
There's literally a job you could get signed for to eat, and I
Oh.
couldn't eat. The cafeteria lady didn't want to feed me.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Why is let me tell you this. Why is it that cafeteria ladies are either the nicest people on the earth or the fucking scum of the earth? Nothing in between.
So true. That is real.
That is real.
You know, you always got the nice one who's like trying to slip you extra food, but ain't trying to get in trouble at the same time. Then you got the bitch who hates the world and their life and everything in between.
True. Give like the burnt, like no taste, no seasoned food, and everything. It's fucking
Oh,
miserable.
that's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, when I was in high school, I'll never forget. The cafeteria lady turned to this girl and it was like, "Oh my gosh, are you pregnant?" And she was like, "No." She was
what?
though. She was.
Oh.
But oh my gosh, it was here. See if you can do anything here. If not, we're just gonna bring you out front.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that happened. Real story.
No, I
Not
can't
all
do
right.
anything.
Yeah, come this way then.
What?
I remember
What?
the fucking
What?
the was it the grilled cheese that used to be like boiled heat hot. That shit used to be like nasty.
Yep.
Like plastic cheese.
Mm-hmm. That's not at all surprising.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Oh, okay. Wait. Don't lock this one. I think.
Yeah, just in case they can actually manage to get their way out, the gate needs to. This one needs to remain unlocked.
They get released right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna hope we can get your possessions back, bud.
Yeah, check this out real quick.
Nah, ain't nothing at that desk.
All right, let's get you to MRPD. We'll get your stuff.
Gonna
back.
be the
Your
cell
friend's here
block
as well.
area.
All right. Thank you.
I think your buddies are there.
I really hope they sort this.
Let them know we're going to MRPD.
Oh, that makes me miss Heath. I miss Heath. Where's Heath Argo? He a real one. I saw someone that looked like him yesterday.
Oh.
I pulled over. I was like, oh, and then they talked, and it wasn't Heath. It was the Heath hair. Their fit was Heath. Everything was Heath except them. Oh. I miss Heath.
Riding with you?
Yes, you can hop in. I will. Let's see. I'll bring the individual to the cell block area at Mission Row. All right. Because you're not gonna have any possessions on you now, I'm not too worried. However, like I said, I'm hopeful this is gonna work, but no promises. No promises. Yeah, at least it's sunny out.
It was raining when I came in, so
yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. I was in a traffic stop. Some asshole in a club took off in the rain.
Dispatch 122.
There was nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Let's see.
I don't know. I think that phone must be jammed up. It has to be something recently, because I had a friend who went to jail day before yesterday, and he said the phone was working for him.
Interesting. And did you? Okay, random question. Did you try picking up one of the payphones first? The ones where the cords jam?
I went to the other phone, the yellow one first, and then I went to the payphone. And then after you use the payphone once, it jams up.
Got it. Okay. Very interesting. How long was your sentence?
30 months.
Interesting.
I originally went up to the phone to check to see how much time I had left, because the jobs weren't couldn't fully do the jobs, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Seemed like they were having the same issue too.
All right. So, right down here. Lock this up real quick. And then through the security hall, then we're going to make a left. And we should be able to get your possessions from the desk right over here.
Yep, I got all my stuff.
Okay, perfect. Then I will let you out the back, and we should be good.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
Sorry that happened. I don't quite know what's going on with Department of Corrections and
I'm not
their
too much.
systems.
I'm glad that I'm happy. They know. You guys know now, so someone else is not stuck there.
Here we are. And lock this up, and you are good to go. Have a good one, and stay safe out there.
Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. All right, the individual was able to get their possessions back from Mission Row. Just a heads up.
Copy. Do you still have them with you?
Just released them. They should be off of Little Bighorn. Did you need something from them?
Do you be able to meet me somewhere around Capitol?
With the individual?
No. So.
10-4. What did you just do? Right. Irish, thank you for the 16 months, man. I appreciate it. Okay. There we go.
Okay. So
Hey.
essentially, I have 3 things. First of all, is I've really said it, but thank you for, hey, sticking your neck out for me.
There's a handful of people I would do it for. Some of which still are not in the police department, despite, me mentioning the names in the past. But I'm glad it worked out the way it did, at least for you. Because we need more people like you.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that I appreciate it, and I don't ever want to let you down, or I know, I know you said if I mess up, it's on you, but
I know you're not gonna. And even if you did
mess up,
mess
think
up,
that I could do something better, please just tell me. I'm very receptive to feedback.
I will absolutely make sure if I feel you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I don't anticipate it though.
Secondly,
before we continue, I am gonna tell you something.
Okay.
Do not feel that you owe me anything, or this department anything. What I mean by that is, do not burn yourself out.
I mean, I won't. I have my purpose is what I was gonna talk about after this, or secondly, was what I was gonna talk about, which is even before I got hired was kind of how I felt. It's probably gonna take a long time. I assume I'm not gonna be the only one that wants this to happen, but when I spent all that time walking around up north, all that I could think about was, all the memories and everything that happened a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, all the time I spent trying to get back here, I was looking forward to getting back to what was, only to find that it was no more. Obviously, it was gone.
Right.
And while we can't ever replace what was there, we can build something new. And years ago, I did not consider myself to be, at that standard to be able to do something like that. So I didn't really try, or when I had the opportunity to interview for something like a like department head position or anything like that, I kind of very much intentionally sabotaged myself to some degree. Actually, and not completely. But I guess essentially what I'm trying to say is I want to, like I said, I don't believe I'll be the only person that will want to do this, but I want to bring back the county at some point.
I only know of one other person.
Who's that?
Oh my gosh. Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan was the other one that I heard.
Yeah, Duncan. But the reason he gave is just not great. I don't even remember the reason. It was like something actually silly, not like I care for it. It was just, I don't know. I forget the exact context. It may have even been about food. I forget. It's really upsetting me that I forgot, but it was definitely food related. I don't know. I forgot. I had this conversation with him at Mission Row, and I was like, wait, really? And he was like, yeah. It just, the math wasn't mathin'. It was like he said he wanted to do it because of something, and then it was food related, but then like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Duncan's got this like just deadpan humor about him. It's, I don't know how to explain it.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just kind of like tells emotionless jokes and.
Yeah.
Echo 676 at latest. They hit everybody differently, but either way, yeah. I don't know. The time I spent just walking around up there inside the station, even before I got hired, like, and then after I did, walking around in there. I guess I just keep like envisioning what it could be someday. I know that's probably not anytime soon, but it's going to take a lot of work to get there. But I really hope I have the opportunity to put my hat forward for my non-existent currently hat forward for that again someday.
Is your first order of business ensuring that you can wear a hat?
Well, nobody can tell me no, if that would be the case.
If the hat wasn't part of the equation, would you still be going for this position?
Yeah.
You know what? To me, that says you're in it for the right reasons.
I don't want there to be this, divide of departments like there was years and years ago. As great as the Bay was and as great as, the desert was, I think just two departments together, just being the North instead of, two separate entities would just create a family, I guess. Again, like we used to have a long time ago.
I think what you're saying is really, really good. And I support you 100%. And now I'm kind of upset with myself because me listening to myself say what I just said almost sounded like there was a but after it, but there wasn't. I was like, I support you 100%. And it was like there was going to be, I don't know why. To me, I sounded to myself like I was about to say but. And I don't want you to think that there was a but there. There isn't. Isn't going to be. I support you 100%. Listen, I just have one thing that I look forward to, okay? Mm-hmm. And that is, maybe going back to where I was in the past. You want to speak to my supervisor? Hello, I'm here. This me. I'm the supervisor. I don't know about undersheriff, but you know, maybe. Who knows? Listen, I just love the look on people's face when they ask for my superior, and I tell them I am the superior.
I was like, can I see your superior? Oh, yeah, sure. 1 second.
Hello. It's me.
Yep.
The greatest part was I always used to ask them, would you like to speak to my superior? It's me. How can I help?
Yeah, I mean...
66, 76,
Like I said, I think it's something you should pursue, you know, when it's an option. 100%.
It's something I definitely will. Yeah, but thirdly, which is more of a critical and important issue, just because I was asked to not share it, I'm not going to share how I essentially have come into this information. But I want to run an idea, a theoretical idea past you.
Okay.
So let's say there was a house, okay, that, well, first of all, do you know of any way that we can see if people own properties?
No.
Currently. Okay. So,
MDT, but for the owner, that's it.
So what if we were able to do so and find out that the house was vacant and people are going in and out of it? Or the property has no owner, but people are going in and out.
I mean, we would need more than that. I mean, I guess there could be squatters. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Legally, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, would the state then have to evict them? I don't know.
Now, what if we believed that potentially something being created there could, like, allow people access to PD infrastructure?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold up. Huh?
So essentially, hypothetically, theoretically, let's say something, I don't know if it's a device or some kind of ability to be able to access PD radio.
Wait, did you hear what I said on radio earlier? A civilian provided me with a government radio that they found under a freeway?
Yeah.
Is that related at all to what you're saying?
Not entirely. This information came to me from someone in particular.
Got it.
And you pointed me in the right direction to the place where this is happening, of which I've witnessed people go in and out.
I think this is something that should be brought up with the captains. Because if our infrastructure is somehow not secure enough to keep people, not us, out, that's problematic.
Yeah.
That is very problematic.
Kind of the reason we're here is the house is 2 streets over. It's on Amarillo Vista.
Oh.
That second on the left side as you go east, where the 2 L's are on the GPS.
Which L's?
Amarillo Vista. At the very top of the 2 L's.
Am